everyone, welcome back to Beach Angel Tarot. I am here to do a reading for the channel. This is going to be a goddess energy reading. So if you'd like your own personal private reading, you can click the link below. We are going to see what goddess is with us this month and what they're working with us on and messages from them. So I'm going to get some opening messages. Actually, we're going to get a word, a keyword from this goddess that's going to be coming up in the reading. And then we're going to start and focus on the energy. We're going to see what spirit they may be working with and just different messages. So focusing on everyone, law of attraction, to the collective that is guided to this reading. What is the message? An opening message from this goddess that's going to be coming up in the reading. An opening message for this goddess coming up in the reading. And we have tenderness. Oh, that is nice. So pretty. It says, speak gently to yourself. Cherish the child within. Very nice. So there is a mothering, right? We want to put that in that context. There's a mothering feel to this goddess energy that's going to come up. And then we're going to see what spirit of darkness and light this goddess is working with. So very mothering, very nurturing. Top one that came out is spirit of the dog, friendship, companionship, undying loyalty. And then the undercurrent here is luck, abundance, summer. And I'm going to take one more because it's lightning, and lightning always catches my eye when I see it because it's a connection to Thor. So I see here, and I'm hearing summer storm. Summer storm. Spirit of the clover, luck, abundance, summer. You know, summer was on this card, but I'm hearing summer storm. Power, strength, expression. So there's something coming in the summertime. And dog days of summer. I'm hearing the dog days of summer. So that's interesting. So let's just see what the goddess is actually coming up here. But there is a very mothering energy. I'm hearing summer's storm and dog days of summer. What is the goddess that is with us in this reading right now? Spirit, what is the goddess that's coming up in this reading? Where is right now, Spirit? And it is Basat. Independence. Your independence is a foundation of your strength and success. So there is, oh, it's funny, cats and dogs too. There's a cat and dog vibe there. Undercurrent is receptivity, and then the top one is Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. I just wanted to kind of look. So a lot of that vibe there. So, okay, we're going to see why they are with us. I want to see what's, I think I'll just use the energy oracle. Why is this goddess with us? The set with the kind of cat and dog vibe and the tenderness and the summer vibe. Why is this? Oh, and this one fell out. And it is contract 6. Could to do, 6 is a lover's card. Could have to do with a relationship. Just saying, doesn't, relationship, contract, maybe something you can't see happening right now, or, I'm going to pull, I'm going to pull from here. What kind of contract? Why? What is the contract? We're going to pull from this deck. Contracts. And it's signs, and then summer, metamorphosis. It's like okay. All things are pointing, right? It's like the energy is pointing to a change in the summertime. So I feel it has something to do with, soul contract. Let's put it that way. I don't know if it's a, romantic relationship or what have you, but there's some sort of contract. I will say soul contract that Spirit is continually pointing to summer for a change happening with this soul contract. So it's something that they want you to know. To stay independent, to stay in your independent energy, to focus on unconditional love and being in your divine feminine energy of receptivity with this, okay? So don't, I feel like the message here is not to, you know, when you want to stay in your receptive energy, you want to stay in your divine feminine, which means you don't want to get in a masculine energy of taking action or chasing or doing, you know, weird things, like, not weird things, but things like that. You want to stay more in your softer side, your feminine side, staying in your own lane, if you will, holding back, keeping your own powers, keep your power, okay? Like with, take back your power if, you know, if this is something involving a romantic relationship that you feel like you're extending yourself or something into. So you want to pull your power back, because there's all signs are pointing to some sort of change in the summertime. There is a strong one. Could be something to do with a literal storm as well, as a sign, but we're going to just keep moving on here for now. What can you do to work with them, become closer, accomplish what you need with their energies? What can you do to become closer, to work with them? And it is indecision. Financial constraints and throat chakra. So I feel like don't say anything until you know what you're talking about. It's like, this is a constrain your throat until you know what you're doing. I mean, just like, you know, you can't, when you're not sure what you're doing or which way the energy is going, and there's road signs again, there's signs, right? It's like pipe down. I get this sense of what can you do to help them accomplish what they need is for you to kind of be silent, to be quiet, to not say anything, because you don't really know what's happening. There's something going on with the path ahead that you're not aware of right now. Little Red Riding Hood energy is coming up, and isn't that like a kind of a scary fable thing? I'm not sure about Little Red Riding Hood, the big bad wolf or what have you in the forest, like fears. I feel like there's fears around not knowing a path, and because of that, they don't want you to speak out of turn because of fears. They don't want fears, you know. It says financial constraints, but I feel like fear-based energy. This has nothing to do with financial energy. This has to do with constraining your throat chakra, which means don't talk, don't speak out of turn, don't say anything because you don't know the path ahead. You're at a juncture here, and to just remain unbiased, if you will, staying in your power, keeping your throat chakra to yourself. Don't have a conversation about anything because it's not going to be beneficial. I don't think it could hurt anything, but they're just saying, and I was looking at the top and bottom, and the storm warning again, and the anxiety. So I feel like, you know how you can feel a storm coming, you know, like all the energy or what have you. But this Basat is helping you keep your power, keep your, it's like a high priestess vibe with the not talking thing, right? And staying in your own lane. And then, you know, allowing something to unfold in the summertime is what's coming. So it's to kind of remain in your lane, doing your thing until summertime. Some sort of changes are coming about. And it's interesting because the signs here are here too. So it's double confirmation that to remain kind of elusive, if you will. What you need to know from them at this time. So we're going to see. Outside of this storm warning. So your anxiety too. Like if you spoke out of turn because of anxiety and fear, you can create a storm that isn't necessarily there. You know what I mean? You could create a storm that is going to keep you stuck in that indecision space longer than need be. So it's just like zip it, zip it, zip it. what I need to know from them at this time. That's too many, Spirit. What do we need to know at this time? Just one, please. I'd like to look at the undercurrent and all that. What do we need to know at this time? And it is rest and rejuvenation, yin yang, and all tied up. These are the top and the bottom. So 19 is the Sun card, rest and rejuvenation. And the Sun card again reminds me of, it's like tie yourself up. What they want you to know is this like a repeated message. What you need to know from them at this time is like the energy is tied up right now. It's like your hands are tied. You know, you really may be thinking here. There's nothing really stopping her from talking, but they're telling us back here not to say anything, not to have a conversation out of fear and create a storm. But on the same token, I feel like one will unfold in summer to your advantage. So definitely talking about that here. And then they're saying rest and rejuvenate. You know, sit on your hands. This is like her hands are tied up here, but it's like they're like, sit on your hands right now. Don't do anything. Don't take action. Don't have any conversation. There is the sacral chakra and the throat chakra are in this yin yang symbol, which always kind of fascinated me with this one. So there is something going on with this sacral chakra and the throat chakra that's balancing. There's a communication around, you know, it could be physical intimacy or co-creation or creating or something like that, or sexuality as well. 22 and 23, there's a progression here too. So 19, 20, okay. So the advice is just kind of chill out. Sit on it right now. The energy is balancing. They're saying there's a balancing happening. So that's what you need to know. And, you know, things are going to unfold in the summertime is the message that I'm getting. So let's just do a Rainbow Rain. And then the two cards where I cut is Soulmate, Quiet, Calm. And that's going with this energy. It's like if this has to do with a relationship or soulmate, or, you know, we saw the soul contract in the beginning, regardless if it's a man or a woman. Just stay calm. You know, just be quiet, calm. There's just no need to. It's a time to be quiet and calm right now. It's just to chill out. So more messages from this. And see, balance is being restored. There is a rebalance that's happening right now. So not to get your stickle in a pickle, they're saying. And then we have bed buddies. So again, this talks about the sacral chakra with the balancing the throat chakra, and there's blue here. So again, it's that feeling of a physical connection that the energy is, you know, balancing itself out right now. And you can see these two resting there. So top one is throat chakra, again, truth spoken. So I feel like there will be truth spoken perhaps in the summertime, but there is some sort of rebalance, recalibration, if you will, happening. So I'm focusing on I'm going to pull a couple more here just to see what she has to say. Basat. And so cats and dogs is coming up. So you may be fighting like cats and dogs right now with someone, man or female. Or you just may not be getting along in that way or something. And it's just to kind of like let it go. Don't speak out of turn because you don't really know the path ahead. Things are kind of being rebalanced right now. And we're going to pull a couple more for guidance here for and we have unconditional love. And there's the dog again, which I know we had the dog in the very, very beginning. So there's the dog. And the quiet calm was there again. Memories. I'm going to pull another one. Oh, there's dogs and puppies. And we have spiritual journey. So there is something happening with the connection in regards to spiritual growth right now, and then a rising up, an ascension process happening. in the connection. So if you're having a difficulty in a connection, it's got to do with ascension, of course, growth, that kind of thing is happening. And for some reason, I feel like I want to pull one more, and I'm not quite sure what deck they want me to use. Let's use the unicorn, since this is very high vibrational energy. What does the unicorn want us to know about this with the sot and the cats and the dog situation? Well, they're saying we got more dogs than we have cats, so there's more unconditional love than that energy. And we have imagination. Envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. So, you know, connect with your imagination. Connect with what you want to happen in your imagination and your third eye. And this is also about manifesting. And I'm going to pull one more here. What this energy is about and what they want us to know. And we have strength. This challenge will make you stronger. It will get you through to the other side. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in the situation. So this is strengthening your manifestation skills. This is helping you become a stronger person. This is helping you become stronger in your soul self and your higher self as well. So just kind of go with the flow right now, they're saying. Stay in unconditional love and in your divine feminine energy of receptivity. And the card just fell on the floor. Stay in this. Oh, it's funny because this is like repeating itself. Unconditional love. We've got it twice. So there's repetition coming up here. There is, you know, I did a reading not long ago. I don't remember which one it was, but it was like, I think it was my timing one. And everything was like, you'd see the same thing, you know, the identical thing, like two times, like a parrot, you know, like you would see something twice. And it's coming up in this reading as well. So that could also be a sign, the signposts they were showing, pointing to summer and that. You may still, I feel like that message is coming through here again. It kind of popped into my mind when I saw these two, you know, copying each other. So that is going to be a sign, I feel, to guide your way. You're going to be seeing doubles of things, you know, like, one, like double numbers, you know, double things, like a coincidence of the two same things at the same time, or hearing the same thing twice, or something like that. That's going to be some sort of guidepost that you're on the right direction forward. So anyway, angel blessings to everyone. Oceans of love. If you'd like your own personal private goddess reading, you can click the link below to be taken to my Etsy shop. And if you don't belong to Etsy and you want to purchase it outside of that, just send me an email. I will try to put my email below as well. Big hugs, angel blessings.